what's going on with Alibaba, and for that matter, its key e-commerce rival JD.com as well.
Yeah, well, Alibaba, these results really show just how much the company got walloped, obviously, by the ongoing regulatory environment, but also the slowing macroeconomic environment with pockets of COVID, with power supply, problems throughout the country, supply chain issues. There have been a number of headwinds for Alibaba, but the big question was how much, 1 year into this regulatory onslaught, if you want to call it that, has Alibaba been able to navigate that and move beyond? That's what investors wanted to know. In particular, investors in the last month or so have started to pile back into Alibaba, lifting its shares back up about 30% from the nadir levels in early October. But again, the market disappointed them. The results disappointed them because look at these big key takeaways here. Net income plummeting 81%. We knew it was going to be bad. We didn't know it was going to be this bad. They did have write-downs on some equity investments. Also, a 29% rise in revenue. That was a miss. This is the big one here. The revenue outlook. It used to have a 30% outlook for fiscal year 2022. The consensus from analysts had been lowered to about 27%. They came in way below that at 20 to 23%. CEO Daniel Zhang telling the conference call that he'll give more details on the fiscal year 2022 outlook in December at their investor gathering. And also competition is rising quite sharply. Pinduoduo is now the biggest e-commerce platform, actually surpassing this year Alibaba in terms of annual active users. That's bad news. And JD.com, you mentioned that. Those shares went in the opposite direction. Oh, by the way, Alibaba's shares tanked as much as 12%. JD went the opposite direction overnight because JD is seeing revenue beat estimates as they move into areas that maybe Alibaba is not as strong. Community e-commerce in more rural areas of China. And they've seen a pickup, obviously, in sales at Alibaba's expense. So we'll get more details next month at Investor Day at Alibaba. But right now, for investors digesting this, it was worse than expected across the board.